Good morning, children. Today I am going to explain you the first chapter of your English reader Honeysuckle. The name of the lesson is Who Did Patrick's Homework? So children, before starting the chapter, let me give you a short summary. Listen it carefully. This story is of a boy who was not willing to do his homework. In return to the favor he had done for saving an elf life, he assigned all his homework to it. As Elf wasn't familiar with the subject, he took the help of Patrick. Now Patrick was doing hard work in assisting Elf. Now children, I am going to read out the first paragraph and I will give you the explanation as well. Listen it carefully. Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. His teacher told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it's true. Sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. But what could he do? He hated homework. Children, in this para, it is explained that Patrick is a small boy, a school-going boy who likes to play hockey and basketball and other outdoor games. He is not interested in doing his homework. His teacher sometimes strictly warn him that Patrick, you should do your work. But Patrick don't listen to his teacher. He hated to do his homework. Now, the next paragraph. Now children, I am going to read out the second para. Then one day he found his cat playing with a little doll and he grabbed it away. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. He had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a high tall hat much like a wit's. He yelled, "Save me! Don't give me back to that cat. I'll grant you a wish. I promise you that." So children, let us discuss about the hard words. Here breeches means short trousers. In this paragraph, one day Patrick observed his cat playing with a doll. But when he looked at it closely, he found that it was a small man elf. He was wearing a woolen shirt, a tall hat and trousers. He was scared of the cat and needed help. He requested Patrick to save him and in return he promised to grant him a wish. Now children, listen to the third and fourth paragraph. Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. Here was the answer to all his problems. So he said, "Only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days, if you do a good enough job, I could ever get A's." The little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. He kicked his legs and doubled his fist, and he grimaced and scowled and pursued his lips. "Oh, am I cursed? But I'll do it." Children, let's discuss the hard word. Dishcloth. It means a cloth used for washing dishes. Hamper. It means a basket with a lid. Grimaced. Grimaced means the expression showing disgust and anger and disapproval. Now, listen to the explanation. In this paragraph, Patrick feels happy and called himself a lucky boy. He asked the elf to do his homework in return. Though the elf was not ready for it, yet he offered to do this for him for 35 days, that is, one semester. Now, children, in the 5th paragraph, listen it. And true to his word, that little elf began to do Patrick's homework. Except there was one glitch. The elf didn't always know what to do and he needed help. Help me, he would say. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. I don't know this word, the elf squeaked while reading Patrick's homework. Get me a dictionary. Know what's even better, look up the word and sound it out by each letter. In this paragraph, glitch means problem. Here, in this paragraph, elf is not able to find out the meanings of the hard words. So, every now and then, he asks Patrick to look the difficult words from the dictionary and tell him. So, in other way, we can say that Patrick was doing hard work to help the elf to complete his homework. Now, come to the 6th paragraph. Listen it carefully. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are timetables? The elf shrieked. We elves never need that. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions. Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elves know nothing of human history. To them, it's a mystery. So, the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library. I need books. More and more books. And you can help me read them too. Now, children, listen to the explanation. Here, a problem arose when the elf told that he knew nothing of maths and history. He needed his help to do these subjects. Patrick agreed and brought many books to read and consult. He sat next to the elf and worked hard to complete the work. Now, children, 8th and 9th paragraph. Listen it. Finally, the last day of the school arrived and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more. So he quietly and shyly slipped out the back door. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and were full of praise. And his parents, they wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid, cleaned his room, did his chorus, was cheerful, never rude, like he had developed a whole new attitude. Here, children, shyly means secretly. Now listen to the explanation. Exactly after 35 days, when the semester was over, the elf went away quietly. Patrick scored grade A in all the subjects. Everyone appreciated him. His parents were surprised to see a great change in Patrick. He became a very different person who was hardworking, generous, and an exemplary boy. Now, children, the last paragraph. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he had made that tiny man to do all his homework. But I'll share a secret just between you and me. It wasn't the elf. Patrick had done it himself. Children, in the last paragraph, the writer of the story is sharing the secret. What is the secret? The secret is that in the whole story, Patrick thought that he was making the elf to do his homework. He thought that the tiny man was doing his homework. But in reality, Patrick himself was working hard and doing his work. So, in reality, Patrick did his work himself.